This project is in English level 4. This project is a video about technology. The first topic is robotics, divided in military robotics. The word robotic appeared in the early 20th century, about 1920, although this word emerged from the English translation of the word robota, that means strong work. Nowadays, this word is used to refer to a science. Currently, the robotic science has become very important, and it is the combination of a lot of science areas such as electronics, mechanics, computer science, and control theory. The goal of robotics is to design and create automatic and intelligent machines capable to interact with their environment. Although the term robotics appeared on 1 century ago, its history is very old. It dates from the early centuries of human civilization. For example, in the work of pneumatic and automata. Heron of Alexandria describes hundreds of devices that operate automatically driven by fluids, steam, wind, and other forms of energy of that age. In more recent times, in the 16th and 17th centuries, pneumatic machines capable of making some work in automatic from were designed. In 1961, the first industrial robot moved by electrical energy appeared. Initially, the robots were made to make industry works, caused by the desire to produce more and better products quickly, although recently the robotics has dissonance of this line, and now robots are made and used in other areas such as medicine, space exploration, military applications. Humanoid robots, human form, that try to mimic human behavior, have been designed. Some robots could displace some domestic animals. All these applications have made the robots complex structures or systems, and their manufacture requires expensive equipment and techniques, depending on the type and application. In general, a robot consists of two main parts: a unit to capture and process the information, and wall of actuators. The first part consists of a set of sensors that pick up signals in the environment and some electronic processors. The second part is composed by a set of motors and mechanisms to make actions. Industry. Military technology. This section is about curious facts about how the military technology suffered the biggest advances. The stories include the Nazi era, where the German army experimented with multiple forms of harassment, and how this triggered the aerospace technology. Also discuss how scientists came to discover the energy that is the stuff, and how this surprise triggers the manufacture of the atomic bomb, plus a little historical review of the Cold War. The Vergeltungswaffe 2 V2, known as A4, in its development phase, was the world's first ballistic missile used by Nazi Germany during the World War II. Was the first human artifact that made a suborbital flight and the cradle of modern rocketry. By 1935, the main project was the construction of a large rocket artillery, which they named A4. To achieve these design features and various control techniques were tested in a scale model, the A5. Thus, in late 1941, the A4 was finished and the 13th June 1942, the first specimen was tested. That took off, fell on its inside, and exploded. The second issue, released on August 16, 1942, flew 45 seconds until it begins to oscillate and finally broke in the air. The third missile, made in October 3 of that year, was the first completely successful flight, reaching a maximum height of 5 kilometers and landing